Hello and welcome to Craig Pest's channel. It has come to my attention that I have not made an in-depth video of my 2001 Pontiac Aztek. Hold on, my camera lens is fuzzy. There we go, that's way better. I have not made an in-depth video of this vehicle. And I really don't know why. I have no excuses, so I'm going to do it now. So this is my 2001 Pontiac Aztek. I bought it a couple weeks ago for $500. It's pretty clean. It's only got a little bit of rust here, but that's it. And on the other side, it's the same thing. There's actually a small hole there. But if we come inside, it's got a lot. It's a very nice Aztek, actually. It has 83,490 miles on it. It has the heads-up display, which actually does work. You know what? I'm gonna have to run and get the keys for this. Actually, they're down in my room. Okay, I have returned about 5 minutes later with the keys. Let's hope it starts, actually. I haven't started in like a week. Yep. Now let's turn the heads-up display on. Now, it's very bright. I'll just drive a bit so you can see that it does work. You see it works. The car has no brakes right now, so that's why I haven't driven it. I have to fix the brakes. Sorry about it. I kept it zoom in. I have to fix the brakes, which is what I was actually going to do today. But I thought I'd make an in-depth video before doing that. So, sorry, my throat is a little itchy right now. This is a 2001, so it has the plastic cladding all over it. And on later models, the cladding is still there, but it's painted. But on later models, they did actually change the cladding because, I'm going to say it again, on later models, this one, the top one, is the only one of these three weird streaks that is actually there. So, this thing has 2 extra streaks. In the trunk, oh no, I forgot this isn't one of those cars. In the trunk of the, or what is this, the hatchback of the Aztek, why doesn't it want to open? I don't think it completely unlatched. For some reason this hatch does this. It doesn't want to completely unlatch. I'll pause when we get back to it. There we go. It didn't unlatch fully for some reason, but here we have the rear area. We have the radio controls. We got a 12-volt power outlet. We have, I believe this is the air compressor. I don't know how it works. I will figure it out someday. Someday I take this thing camping or something. We have Pioneer speakers in the back. There's the jack hole in here. Let me just get back around. In here is actually the cargo net, which I'm not going to take out because it was hard to get in there. But yeah, we've got 2 cup holders and 2 seats, or they're at least butt imprints on the tailgate. The tailgate is in really good condition. So, I paid $500 for this thing. And it's in pretty good condition, except, as I showed you, the rust. That's the slight amount of rust. Which is good that this is in good condition. The rust isn't good. It's in good condition, that's good. Because these things are impossible to get parts for. I thought this was impossible to get parts for. No. These things, you can't get parts for them. But, anyway, here are the headlight controls. For some reason, the headlights sometimes stay on when you turn them off. I don't like that feature. And what is this? These are the lights for, up here. We'll have them on auto, and if we open the door, they go on. Or we can just have them off completely. Here are our spherical vents. I actually really like these vents. There are 6 of them in this vehicle. Here we have a cigarette lighter. I don't know if these had an ashtray. If it did, I'm missing it. Oh, but there's a nickel in there. But I'm missing the ashtray. I don't know what this is. 2 more cup holders. This one has this weird thing in it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. The Aztek branded cooler. I really like the Aztek branded cooler. It says Aztek on it. You open it up. It could be just where you can store some stuff. And then if you take this out, it's a full cooler. It's actually a pretty nice one. We have another 12-volt outlet. Actually, I'll get to the back to show that stuff later. Radio, it has the CD player and a cassette player, which I really like, and it works very well. Climate controls. I think the AC does actually work in this car, but I'm not sure. Here, I showed that. A blank switch next to the trunk opening switch, which the trunk opening switch has a picture of an Aztek on it, which I'm surprised. Actually, I'm not surprised. Chrysler were the lazy ones when they put a regular car on the trunk opening switch of the second generation minivan. Could even be the first generation. Now let's go to the back. Now, here we have the very interesting gas cap. That's what that's called. It's actually pretty nice. I like that. We have this interesting triangular badge, which is an A, on the door. And if we open the door, we have the integrated cup holders into the storage cubby. There's actually 2 cup holders there. And are there 2 on this side as well? I don't know. Yeah, there's 2 on this side as well. So there are 4 cup holders for 3 people, which is pretty neat. Okay, so here in the door we have the handle for holding on, and we also have the really nice door handle. Up here we also have a grab handle. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a giant grab handle protruding from the dashboard. This side has exactly the same layout. And here are the lights with the coat hooks integrated into them. I think that's actually pretty nice. And they got a good feel to them too. That really doesn't feel like cheap GM plastic. Here is a really cool part right here. The radio controls for the middle seat, which I would absolutely hate to have in a car. People in the middle controlling the radio, I would hate to have that. But here we have the seek button. Maybe if I turn the flash off, it will be easier to read. Nope. Seek. Sorry, I can't show those properly. Power, tape CD, AM, FM. What is that? Preset prog. And then we have 2 volume controls, which you pop out and turn. I'll show you that they do, in fact, pop out really nicely and stay in. And then we have 2 headphone jacks. The headliner is in extraordinarily good condition. Speaking of the headliner, there's a weird bulge coming out of the headliner, which holds the, what is this? The shoulder strap part of the 3-point middle seat belt. Because the seat belt, let's say in a normal SUV of this era, seat belts in the middle were basically 2-point. 1 point, 2 point, which is basically like that, a lap belt. The Aztek, bringing this down and hooking it into here, gave you a 3-point seat belt. And it works pretty well. I actually really like that. Oh, sorry, I just smashed the camera lens into that. I actually really like that. Now, going from the front to here, we have more of these spherical vents. We have the 12-volt power. And then, on the bottom of that, we have another 12-volt power outlet, which is pretty cool. Of course, we have netting in the seats. And up here we have netting, which is actually good to hold a cell phone. Here we have the garage door opener, 2 sunglasses holders there, and there's the GM OnStar. They're pretty nice, and we got holes in the headrest so you can pull the driver or passenger's hair, which is hilarious. So that's basically an in-depth look at my 2001 Pontiac Aztek. Now I gotta take this thing down and, well, I have to fix the brake line that we blew driving home. Thanks for watching.